What's up, nerds? MTG next door, OBD back for the last packs of this box. So we are the sloppiest channel on the internet, and I'll tell you why. I was so sloppy in preparing for this. I thought this box had 30 packs in it, but if you guys go back and watch, what I thought was 10 packs that I pulled out of each row of this box was actually 8. There are, if you look right here, 24 packs in this box. That's how sloppy we are at this channel, folks. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. Undisciplined. Terrible. No good. Anyway, we're going to open these and we're going to figure out what we got. Hopefully, I'm not going to take a pack out today because this is my birthday present. I want to open it now because you know what? I get to do that. It's my stuff. And again, I'm going to blow through the commons, just kind of go right to the uncommons and rares, and hopefully some mythics in here. That'd be fun. So far, I've been really happy with this box overall. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. Definitely a lot of reading for me to do. All right, so Burning Anger, Noxious Dragon. Oh, we love dragons around here. For 6, Flying Noxious Dragon dies. You may destroy target creature with converted mana cost of 3 or less. Kind of cool. Sifter Worm. That's cool art. I like that. Phyrexian Triniform. That just sounds awesome. Dude, these Phyrexian guys are monsters. Oh, well, of course he's a mythic. That's why. So he's let's read him then. So he's 9-cost artifact creature golem. When Phyrexian Triniform dies, create 3 3/3 colorless golem artifact creature tokens. Encore for 12. Good lord. Exile this card from your graveyard for each opponent. Create a token. Oh my goodness. That attack. Wow. That's just so gross. So it's like Myriad. For each opponent, create a token copy that attacks that opponent this turn, if able. They gain haste. Sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step. Activate only as a sorcery. Good grief. That's awesome. Okay. We're going to put that one up here because that's super nasty. We're going to put that into some big nasty deck. We're going to figure that one out. Sentinel Spider. This thing is so weird. Like, what is it? I hate it. Face down. That's the pile of shame. All right, so that was that guy's kind of cool. Phyrexian Triniform. All right, let's keep going here. Commons. And here we go. Kanji's Lieutenant, Mindless Automaton, Shimmermere, Bio-Waste Blob. That's good. For 2 and 2 green, creature oozes you control, get +1/+1. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control a commander, create a token that's a copy of Bio-Waste Blob. That's kind of cool. Anyway, I don't know if I'm going to be playing slimes, but if I wanted to, I could. Abomination of Llanowar. Oh my gosh, look at the elf horror. What do they do to them? I don't want to know. Ooh, Hans Eriksson. I feel like I'm related to this guy. Very Norse. Look at this guy. All right, let's read what my boy's all about. 2 red and a green. Legendary creature, Human Scout. Whenever Hans Eriksson attacks, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, put it into the battlefield tapped and attacking. Nice. Defending player or planeswalker, if it's a creature card, put it into the battlefield tapped and attacking defending player or planeswalker they control. Otherwise, put that card into your hand. When you put a creature card onto the battlefield this way, it fights Hans Eriksson? What? Oh, okay. It fights. I'm so confused. So you put the card in play, and it fights your own commander. I mean, if you wanted to play solitaire, he's the guy to do it with. You know what? I'll do it. I'll build a deck around Hans Eriksson. And we'll just keep on beating my own commander up. Seems good. Anyway, Moving on. And we've seen a lot of these before already, but that is to be expected with commons. And we are at the uncommons. Skilled Animator. Strength of the Pack. I got a foil of that earlier. That's pretty cool. Frenzied Saddle Brute. Court of Ire. Okay, that's a rare. 3, 2 red. Enchantment. When Court of Ire enters the battlefield, you become the monarch. Okay. At the beginning of your upkeep, Court of Ire deals 2 damage to any target. If you're the monarch, it deals 7 to that player or permanent instead. Yikes. That's kind of cool. Okay, so that's a kill on sight, but I like that. We're going to put that in the I like it pile. Dargo the Shipwrecker. And Siani, Eye of the Storm. And Benevolent Blessing in foil. And a Monarch token. So I've only played like with the Monarch stuff a little bit, and it's super, super fun. There seem to be a lot of cards in this set with Cascade abilities and Monarch abilities. Kind of, and like another thing I liked is all those partner commanders that they have. It kind of is like the commanders in the Battle for Baldur's Gate Legend set that you could put a background with. I kind of like that little. It's kind of kitschy or whatever, but I liked it. All right, so here's the uncommons. Codex Shredder. Meteoric Mace. Sunset Pyramid. Rings of Bright Hearth. All right, let's read this. So for 3, it's an artifact. Whenever you activate an ability, if it isn't a mana ability, you may pay 2. If you do, copy that ability. You may choose new to... Oh, my goodness. So... yeah, Miriam Sentinel Worm. Put this in that deck, copy its ability, and just spam more dragons onto the board. Sure, why not? And then we've got Kedis, Emberclaw Familiar. I like this guy. He's like the one of the... not the Gallimimus. I can't remember the little spitter dinosaurs from Jurassic Park. Obviously not from only Jurassic Park, but that's what I'm calling on here. Anyway. Galarna, Caller of Wirewood, and Runaway Together in the foil. The foils in this set are really, really crinkly. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe not. But they're all bent up like potato chips. A couple more packs to go on this box. Again, I've loved this set. It's been pretty good. There's a lot of stuff to learn for me. A lot of new cards. A lot of mana rocks that I didn't have before. So, not really upset about this box at all. Too many Commander Spears. I will say that. I have way too many of those. I would prefer less. All right, so let's go to our uncommons. Intangible Virtue. Armorcraft Judge. Nadir's Nightblade. Spectator Seating. All right, it's a dual land. So, Spectator Seating enters the battlefield tapped unless you have 2 or more opponents. Well, yeah, this is a commander set. You're going to have 2 or more opponents. Hamza, Guardian of Arashin, an Elephant Warrior. Look at that boy. It's a monster. All right. Gore Muldrak. Then they... So we've got Krark, Slurp, and Gore Muldrak. These people's parents did not love them. Amphinologist. Whatever. Anyway, so let's read this guy. Since his parents didn't love him, let's maybe give him a little love. So, for 1 green and a blue, it's a legendary creature, Human Scout. You and permanents you control have protection from salamanders. That's okay. Protection for... I don't think there's that big of a threat from salamanders, but you never know. You never know. At the beginning of your end step, each player who controls the fewest creatures creates a 4/3. There it is. Blue salamander warrior. Okay. And again, if I just read to the end, I would have figured out why that was. And I figured out why it was. And then a Pilgrim's Eye. Okay. So I will say this. I have not hit any of the like super good pulls from this. I don't really expect to, but not saying I'm going to call my shot, but I would love a Jeweled Lotus. That would be one heck of a birthday present. What do you think? We're going to pull one? Only got this and 2 more packs to try for it. Because you know that, you know, these packs, the cards are ever changing until you open the pack. You always have a chance, right? So, uncommon, Humble Defector, Interpret the Signs, Dreamstone Hedron, Body of Knowledge is rare. 3/2 blue, Creature Avatar. Body of Knowledge's power and toughness are equal to the number of cards in your hand. You have no maximum hand size. When Body of Knowledge is dealt damage, draw that many cards. Huh. That's wild. So, like, if you have the right number of cards, this could be just, as long as you don't get hit by a Death Toucher. Wow. Okay. That's awesome. I really like that card. That's cool. Breaches, Brazen Plunderer. So, I thought in Ixalan he's a rare, but he's an uncommon here. I mean, I'm sure it's a different card, but anyway. Rebecca. Why not Rebecca? Just put an A on it. Make it normal. Architect of Ascension. And then Dund Operative. I'm done reading that. All right. This pack and 1 more Commander Legends, and then we've got the last pack from the Commander Masters game that I did so horribly at that I only got a couple packs out of. Okay, here we go. Vow of Flight. What are we here? Return to Dust. Merchant Raiders. Command Beacon. All right, what's this? So, add a generic. Sacrifice Command Beacon. Put your commander into your hand from the command zone. Huh. So, okay, that's really cool. I like that. So, you know, if you've got a bunch of commander attacks on him, you can just basically pull him into your hand and cast him for his normal cost. I like that. That's going to go down there. All right, Malcolm, Keen-Eyed Navigator. Obeka, Brute Chronologist. So, legendary creature, Ogre Wizard for 1 blue, black, and a red. For tap, the player whose turn it is may end the turn. Exile all spells and abilities from the stack. The player whose turn it is discards down to their maximum hand size. Damage wears off and this turn and until end of turn effects end. Interesting. That's cool. Nope, I don't want to play anymore. Done. What is this? So we've got a mythic, and it's like a textured foil. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can get see that right there. That's cool. So Karamitra, God of Harvests, for 3, a green and a white. Legendary enchantment creature, God, indestructible, always good. As long as your devotion to green and white is less than 7, Karamitra isn't a creature. Whenever you cast a creature spell, you may search your library for a forest or plains card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. That's pretty good. So just, if you ever get stuck without mana, just put her on the board, and that's pretty cool. And I'm going to assume that that's an expensive card because it's so pretty and shiny. So we're going to put that over here and put that over here. All right, last pack for my box. What are we going to get? What are we going to get? This card doesn't make any sense. Universal Element for 1 and then 7, and tap it and pay 7. Destroy target. That just seems way overcosted. But again, I must be missing something here. Why that's it could be trash. It could be good. I don't know. It seems like trash. Okay, so Burnished Heart, Confiscate, Kumbaj Witches. Sure. Ooh, Mana Drain. There you go. So you guys probably know what this is. So two blue, instant, counter target spell. At the beginning of your next main phase, add an amount of generic mana equal to that spell's converted mana cost. Not too shabby. We will take that all day. Arden, Interpret Archaeologist. TB messaged me about these partners. There was another one that I pulled that was like a 0 cost red. And the two of them together just are fantastic. So this card, it's like I guess a Voltron deck. Anyway, I took TB's advice and I'm starting to build a deck around it to be brought to the table soon. Oh, gosh, these names, man. Itch Tech Kick. Itch Tekik. Shut up. So stupid. Salvage Splicer. Get out of here. Scholar of the Ages. We're not looking at Itch to Tick anymore. All right, so not too shabby. And for what it's worth, we do have 2 more packs, but we're going to save these until Advent and open those then. All right, so last pack for Commander Masters. And we will see what we get. So this one I know is a different setup, so flip that, fold it over, and pull from the back. There we go. See, I'm getting good at this, guys. Thrawn Dynamo. That's kind of cool. It's pretty art. So for 4, tap, get 3 generic. I don't think I have this, so I'm not sad about that. Murmuring Mystic. Rot Shambler. Counterspell. Always can use those. Spectral Grasp. Feed the Swarm. Dragon Fodder. See, I hate that this card's named Dragon anything, because I instantly, as soon as I see it, I'm like, ooh, what does it do for dragons? And it's like, create 2 goblins. I'm like, no. And here is a dragon. Okay, what do we got? Hoarding Dragon for 3 and 2 red. Flying creature dragon, 4 and a 4/4. When Hoarding Dragon enters the battlefield, you may search your library for an artifact card, exile it, then shuffle. When Hoarding Dragon dies, you may put the exiled card into its owner's hand. Okay, interesting. Soul Ring. Okay, Anafenza, Kin Tree Spirit. Here's a rare. Ghoul Caller Giza. For 3 and 2 black, legendary creature, human wizard. And it's a 3/4. For tap and a black, sacrifice another creature, create X 2/2 black zombie creature tokens, where X is the sacrificed creature's power. Okay, so this set, Commander Legends, lots of zombie stuff in there. So maybe I'll make a zombie deck. I just, in general, don't like zombie stuff. Yeah, there it is. Wrath of God. For 2 and 2 white. Destroy all creatures. They can't be regenerated. I was playing my Itali deck, the Primal Sickness. And every time he hits the board, everybody exiles a card off the top of your deck, and Itali lets you play him for free. And I stole this card from Pink and killed not only my Itali, but everything else on the board for free. It was worth it. No regrets. Anyway, we'll put that right there. And what do we got here? Boom Pile. What is this madness? For 4, it's an artifact. Tap, flip a coin. If you win the flip, destroy all non-land permanents. That's just gross. Well, including this. That's just mean. Okay. And then Deranged Assistant. And then we got a list card. Dirtwater Wraith. Okay. I guess that's an uncommon, maybe. I'm not sure the rarity there. 3 and a black. Summon Wraith as Swamp Walk. For a black, it gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Okay. I thought there'd be more to that. That was it. Well, that was a fun pack. Definitely lots of. I'll say that this pack specifically had a lot of staple stuff in it. Soul Ring, Counterspell, this Threatened Dynamo, Wrath of God there. Overall, very happy with this box. I would say if you've not ever bought one, buy one. Because if you're a Commander player, I'll say that. It was fun to open, except for this stupid thing. Don't ever play that. Just no. Don't play it. Anyway, thanks guys. Appreciate you coming along on the ride.